Do you guys have like a song that you wake up to most mornings, or like you just get your day started?
Absolutely not.
No.
No, never had one that you just kind of routinely play to.
No.
Never in the morning.
I hate sound in the morning.
I agree with that.
Maybe
Like,
that's
at
why both of you are so sad all the time. Maybe
I'm-
you guys need a song.
I'm a pretty gregarious guy. I don't think I'm sad.
Do you have a song for us?
Well, no, I was just asking because I mean I kind of switch between them. Like, I normally have like a speaker next to like on my bathroom counter when I'm showering, so I'll just like take my morning
God.
shower, just crank
I
it,
fucking
just
hate
crank
that.
it. Why?
That is literally one of
What?
the radio on my bathroom counter morning kind of people are the fucking worst.
Well, sorry,
I-
dude.
You're the worst.
What do you have against that?
I'm seriously like my mornings are sacred and should be treated as such.
Do
They should
you
be
have
quiet.
to go meditate in the corner and just
If I have
peace
time,
and quiet?
like when I found out that I got up an hour early because my math was wrong for this podcast. Yes,
Yeah, thanks.
I had a good, solid, quiet, alone time morning. It was awesome.
Look, if I were to be in a quiet setting in the morning, I can't wake up to that. When I wake up, I'm tired. I need to start going. I need something. I need my coffee. I need good music. I'm like, we got to get the energy going. We're up. We got things to do. I can't just meditate in my backyard and cross my legs and levitate and hope that peace finds me to float me through the remainder of my day. That doesn't work for me.
Speaking of Flutten,
Hey, Flutten.
welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I already got, because I when you hosted me yesterday, I was like, I don't want to spoil anything, but Flutten might be the next guest. And then there was one person who was
I
like,
already told everyone.
oh, you did? Okay, yeah. I was like,
It's funny. I hopped into your stream twice. Once upon rating, and then once I like went and did a bunch of shit and like had a day and came back and you were still streaming. I was like, wow. So I hopped back in your stream and you were talking about the podcasting. I think those were the only 2 times you mentioned it on stream. But literally, I was like, I guess you just talked about it for the last 4 hours.
yeah.
That's all I talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you apparently,
What was I
allegedly,
saying?
had a dream
I did.
about being on the podcast.
What happened? Did we
It's very
embarrass you?
simple. No, it was great.
Oh.
It wasn't like really that eventful. I was just thinking about it so much that I dreamt about it.
All right, so at the end, we'll recheck in and see if it was all you dreamed it would be.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to address this because you've already been on Bankstandin, technically. Like before, when we did like when I was just learning things and I was like, let's interview people. Like, ask them questions about any little detail we can think of from the week before until now. And they just still weren't good questions. So now, like, we had this.
Good.
No, I still get comments like on that video, like how bad it was. I might even. I don't know.
Oh my God, Jimmy.
Dude, I don't know. They're like, man, you could have asked so many good questions and you just didn't. And I was like, I'm sorry. You want me to go back and do it? And I'm like, you know what? I kind of will, but I'm just not going to ask you anything like that. We're just going to talk about
give,
things.
like, suggestions for
No.
what you should have asked?
No,
Oh, well,
they just
fuck.
criticized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck them.
Yeah, no. Nothing productive ever comes from YouTube comments.
Okay, I have
sometimes.
some questions though.
I love
Because, well, a question. I thought your name was Flutten for like for like a year, but it's Flutten.
Yeah,
Where did you
everyone
get?
knows that.
Where did you? Why?
It's embarrassing now. I liked it so much at the start. I think I named myself Flutten like 5-ish years ago.
Okay.
It's Fluffy Kitten. It's a mix of fluffy and kitten. One word. Flutten.
I see. Okay, that's pretty good.
What is that one? What is that? That
Fluffy
reminds
kitten.
me of those. What are those? Like the stuffed animal pets that you can get, and you can like enter the online code and play the game.
Oh, fuck.
Why can't
Webkinz.
Webkinz? Yeah, I don't know why
never
that
heard of that.
reminds me. You've never heard of Webkinz?
Is this a new thing?
No, this is ancient. Like
It was
like
very big when we were kids.
yeah. We gotta remember, 9rain's like a boomer. He's like really
Nice.
he's like really old.
I'm not that old. How old are you, Flutten?
I'm 23.
23. Jimmy, you're also 23, right?
22
22. When do you turn 23, Jimmy?
in January. Are we gonna continue this?
I don't know why that just January. Okay, cool. All right. So we were never in high school at the same time.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 28. Be 29 in December.
Gen A.
You got a subscriber.
Jimmy, that's gotta stop.
I don't know how to stop it. Why are people subscribing during this?
Yeah, wait. Why the fuck are they subscribing when you're
I'm not
not
even
on
on.
stream? Dude, Chuck Norris. Hey, there's certain times in my life when I shave my beard a certain way, where I get that I look like Chuck Norris.
I could see that, especially with the picture up right now.
Also, especially since I have like some kind of headband thing going, I feel like he might wear that. You know, in like a crossover episode where he's like working with a Navajo detective or something. You know, Walker Texas Ranger. Did you guys ever watch that?
I never
No.
watched it.
Oh my god.
Heard
No.
of it.
What? Walker Texas Ranger is how Chuck Norris became Chuck Norris. That was like
Yeah.
his show.
Hmm.
He was a Texas Ranger. He had his like companion Trevette. They were all like, haha. I don't know. It was good. It was a good show for its time. I don't think it probably didn't age well as most
Dude,
shows.
you know what movie I watched recently that was really good? It's like one of the most famous movies. I watched it for the first time. Is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Never
you seen
seen
it? It's
Never
it,
seen it
it's
either.
it's like I hadn't either, and it's rated like one of the best, like probably the best Western film ever made. And it's I can't remember the year it was made. It was like really good. It's really long, but it's really good. It's Clint Eastwood, like young Clint Eastwood, and like just going around.
I'm sold.
Yeah, it's like it's wild. It's a wild ride, and it's like a super good ending. I don't.
Jimmy, the movie reviewer. It's a wild ride.
Yeah, dude. That's my film critic. My 4 years of degree got me to this point of it's a wild ride.
How would you rate it? How many bags of popcorn would you give it? Out of 5?
Out of 5 bags of popcorn,
Yeah.
probably like 4 bags of popcorn, and like another hand into the 5th one, but not the whole thing. Like
A hand in the 5th.
Yeah, a hand in the 5th. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, Flutten,
Yes.
you've got this like, oh, I'm such a cute girl. I'm so nice kind of facade. But I've seen your
seen
Twitter.
myself
I've
that
seen
way.
your Twitter game.
That's fact. What's going on there?
And holy moly, you go hard on Twitter. Is that the
I
real you?
Which one? The Twitter one?
Twitter you.
I think both are real me.
Ah.
I saw you like one of my tweets this morning, and I was like, he must be looking through my Twitter.
I did. You followed me, and I gained like at least 40 clout points, I think.
It's funny though, because this is literally always how Flutten's been on Twitter. Because I remember, like, the last time
Mad props. I'm a big fan.
she was on, this was the same format of tweets that was happening. It's always just been. It may
Jimmy,
have
would you please
escalated.
read one of the latest tweets?
Sure. Yeah, no problem. All right. We've got. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I read them recently.
All right. On
This morning.
May 20th, it's a week ago from today, a whole week to let this sink in. Plucking my pubes out one by one just to feel something.
Yeah.
What did that resonate with you? Where'd Where'd that come from?
Almost all of like my really absurd tweets are things that I've like actually said to someone, usually as a joke, but like I'll say it to someone and be like, oh, that's kind of funny, and then I'll tweet it.
Tweetable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I will say things because I just recently got a Twitter when I started doing the YouTube thing, and I was like, you know, fuck it, like that sounds kind of fun. And so I just recently started becoming the person who's like, I'll say something and I just think I'm funny, and so in conversation with my friends, I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta tweet that, and I tweet it, and then look at it like a day later, I'm like, that's terrible. I should not. It's horrible.
I'm usually the one to let him know too.
Jimmy hates my Twitter.
I hate his Twitter. I wish he would just delete his Twitter.
He goes out of his way to tell me, like, dude, that was a horrible tweet and no one thinks
I will
funny.
stop what I'm doing to let him know that I did not like his tweet.
I need someone like that. Like, no one does that to me. No one...
You don't want someone like Jimmy like that.
No, you really don't. I'm a nuisance.
Because it's not like the picking on you that like friends do. It's like angry internet guy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this? I thought you were this person, and now I see a tweet like this. Not friends anymore. Like,
yeah, no,
please.
I don't hold back about those tweets. Like there's just a few that are very appalling. I remember you would one day, it wasn't one day, like it was a long time ago. This was last week. It's me, you, and Kevin in a call, and you had this joke in your head about framed, like framed in a frame.
Yeah, it was framed. And it's frames picture in a frame.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. Let me say this, because this is where you're wrong. You started with 3 frames, and you had this picture that you just quickly made, and it was good. And then you decided to expand on this idea of framed in frames, and then you went and did like 2 more frames inside this joke, and it just, at that point, it was just this ball of like, what did you just do? It was funnier the first time, and Kevin agreed. He's like, why did he do that? He just went and spent another 10 minutes on that when the first one was funnier. Or like, and then you tweeted it. You put it on the internet.
I couldn't tell you, Jimmy.
But that's what I'm talking about. I don't get you. It doesn't.
I feel like all that matters is he makes himself laugh. That's
Thank you.
I just want to make myself laugh.
My Twitter cracks me up.
That's all you can ask for.
God, dude. I get disappointed when I go on your Twitter sometimes.
I know, Jimmy. I know. That actually is part of the fun for me.
I know.
Like, oh, he's gonna fucking hate this.
That's the thing, is I'm like 25% of your motivation for every tweet you make now.
Flutten, you're actually pretty good at CSGO.
Thanks.
I hopped in and watched you stream it one time, and you were like killing people. You're like kicking ass.
I had a different experience watching Flutten with CSGO. I got into your stream and you were playing CSGO, and you were like, I have to end the stream. Like, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm so flustered right now. Like I can't. RuneScape, I'm chill, but I'm burnt out. I don't want to play that. And like CSGO, I will kill somebody.
I was so miserable that stream. I know exactly what stream you're talking about. That was a few days ago.
Yeah. Yep. Are you all right after that? What happened?
I'm still kind of mad about it. Like, I'm still just thinking, like, I don't want to stream CS again. CS is my favorite game other than RuneScape.
Yeah.
And like, I mostly play it off stream. Sometimes I stream it, but I felt like I ruined it for myself by streaming it that day.
Really?
It was just like, I think it was me. I was just mad at myself for not playing as well as I'd like to. But at the same time, there were like people in the chat saying like, why didn't you kill that guy? And it's just like, I tried to. Like,
yeah, you're like, I'm pretty sure he didn't want to be killed. Like, I fucking pointed my gun at him and everything and said die, and he fucking didn't.
So do you have like a CS crowd that watches you? That like, or is it
not like a big one because I don't stream CS often, but like every once in a while, people will come in and be like, "When CS? When CS?" And I love when people do that because it makes me feel good that people like watching that game. But
yeah. Because I mean, if it's RuneScape people saying like, "Why didn't you kill him?" It's just like, then it's just you looking at them like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But if it's like somebody who's like,
"Yeah, finish your Slayer task."
Yeah, exactly. I never got into CS:GO because I suck at it. never got the whole bullet thing where you have to like there's maps that teach you like the bullet tracing bullshit. Like you have to like learn how to swerve your hand in certain directions to keep the recoil from.
Swerve your hand? You mean move the mouse?
You're also swerving your fucking hand, dude. Is that not what you're doing?
Oh my god. No, I mean I guess.
Glass half full, half empty. If that's how you want to put it, dude, fucking just you got to move it.
Flutten, Flutten.
Flutten, dude. Yeah, no, that's a crazy game.
That's the new tomato.
Do you guys play anything outside of RuneScape?
Yes.
I actually rarely play RuneScape.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, compared to, I put it this way: I play RuneScape a lot for a game, but I play it very little for RuneScape. Like compared to other RuneScape players, I haven't played my main in like 3 weeks, except to stream once every Tuesday.
Yeah. At this point, I'm kind of looking at RuneScape as more like that's my job, man. I'm going on there to do.
Yeah, Jimmy just straight up doesn't like it anymore. Yeah. I still like the game.
I won't say I don't like it. I've been burnt out for like 2 years.
I think everyone that like gets an income off of it or off of any game feels that way.
Yeah,
on the main
no
game.
doubt.
But do you play like any other games on the side? I think you said no.
Yeah, I play so much. So many other games. It's the whole reason why I'm burnt out. I recently got into Civilization games, so me and Nine Rain played that for a little bit, and then I've put like 100-something hours into Civ 5 and probably close to 50 for Civ 6 already, and I got it last week.
Wow.
I didn't hear from Jimmy for like 3 days.
I was just on that.
Got a little concerned, so I just like sent him a little message on Discord, a little DM. And he was like, yeah, playing Civ guy. And I looked at his recent play. He had like 48 hours in the past like 3 days. I was like, holy shit.
I played that game, Civ 5. I've only ever played it one time. And the one time I played for 13 hours straight, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds like Civ, yeah.
Terrifying.
But then I never played again.
No, I went through a phase. It was like January, because I was just like this heartbroken young boy trying to just get in touch with his old gaming self now that I had all this freedom of being single and in this world of possibilities, and I was just like, I'm just gonna game my ass off.
Loneliness is freedom, Jimmy.
Yes, dude. And so I just played like every game in my Steam library. I bought like 6 games. I played through the entire Assassin's Creed Odyssey campaign, which was like 100 hours. Red Dead 2.
Banging out these single player games.
Oh my, yeah. Every RPG.
Updates.
Witcher 3. Oh my god, dude. I could not stop. Like I had to pull myself out and get it together again, dude.
When Jimmy heard you could have a relationship in The Witcher, he was like, I gotta play that game.
Oh, dude. You know, it's funny because in Odyssey, you can pick if you want to be the brother or the sister in the story mode, and like they swap roles or whatever. And like regardless of who you pick, like there's certain NPCs around the game, there's like 7 or something, that you can literally just go and like make sweet passionate love on a hillside with them like whenever you get to them, and it doesn't matter which one you are. So like I'm just gonna go do that because I can.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
That mountain, I'm gonna climb it, and I'm gonna make love on top of it. Sweet frosty peak.
There's a mission in there where you help some old lady, like a grandma, like with something, and you have the option. You have the option to make sweet love to that grandma.
Oh no!
I did it, no hesitation.
Jimmy, no.
She like begged for it, dude.
Jimmy, God, that's even worse. She's like a sad, lonely grandma.
Oh, if you want the worst part,
indulge.
No. You want the worst part of it? This is very real. You can look this up.
I thought that was the worst.
Okay, yeah. When you agree to do this, yes,
the grandma.
When you agree to oblige this grandmother, the husband just thanks you for it and waits outside all night, and it time lapses. It time lapses as the sun starts and goes all the way down, and the grandpa's just waiting outside of their little hut, just as it happens.
Do you get to keep her dentures as like a keepsake?
Probably. I don't know. I don't think they had dentures in 300 BC.
Like wooden ones, maybe.
It's just one iron hand.
Maybe.
Like,
yeah. It was messed up.
God. Yeah, it is messed up.
It was a fun game, though. You should play it. It was a really fun game. I loved that game.
Flutten, do you play any games other than CSGO and RuneScape? On the
Oh yeah, I love single player games.
what are some of your favorite single player games?
Oh, I have one that's my absolute favorite. I think everyone should play it. It's called Deus Ex Human Revolution.
I've seen that a million times. What is that?
Is that
It's like really futuristic. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't played it in a really long time. I think I played it 3 years ago, but it's about like people, like humans that get, I don't know, like robotic enhancements to their bodies and like brain and stuff. It's cool. I like it.
is it like really story driven where you're
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
Is it like isn't there like Detroit Become Human? Isn't it? Is it like that game?
It's actually based in Detroit, but it's not like that. Not in the same way. Kind of like it's a choices matter game.
Okay.
I love
One of
this
those where you
game.
do something and they're like, oh, he'll fucking remember that.
Yeah.
You're like, that was a passing comment. They didn't give me any good options.
Dude, I'm trying to finesse some Starbucks right now.
What the hell does that mean?
It means my friend's going to Starbucks, and he's like, "Do you want anything?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm recording, but you're like, of course I want something at Starbucks. Like, how do I? What?
Yeah. I want a goddamn frappuccino.
Yeah, dude, give me more of those espresso shots so I can pour it in my coffee.
How much coffee do you drink?
Don't worry about it.
You a coffee drinker, Flutten?
I love coffee, but if I drink more than one a day, I'll get like super like shaky. Can't really function anymore.
I used to do that.
How'd you fix it?
I stopped drinking that much coffee. But I used to drink ungodly amounts of coffee. Like I wasn't really aware. This was like sophomore year of college. I'd never drank coffee until about late freshman, early sophomore year of college. And I just fucking loved it so much.
It tastes
I would-
so good.
I know, and I love warm drinks, so I would just go hard on coffee at like 11:30 at night or whatever. It didn't matter. Oh, it was.
Yeah,
I don't think I slept for a semester.
I feel like you're describing my life right now. It's really sad. I love coffee, dude. I don't care what time it is. It's so good. I just end up like drinking it like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to stay up till 5 a.m. now that I just did that. It's a great experience.
Helps you game more.
Literally, that's like while I'll do it. Like, it won't even be because I have a big project to do or something. It's like, oh, I just want to keep playing this game for a while. Yeah.
Dude, I'm in a war with Gandhi right now, and we got to go fucking hard for 3 more hours.
Oh man, Civ brings out the worst in me, dude. I get so pissed off at those NPCs now. It's like, and they're real life leaders. Like Teddy Roosevelt. I was pissed at Teddy Roosevelt. He's a huge guy in Civ 6, and he's just he got a diplomatic victory. I don't even know how you do that really, but he did it, and the big screen after like, I don't know, 12 hours of gameplay, and it's just like Teddy Roosevelt won, by the way, and he's just sitting there with his big fucking belly and glasses, like, I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, Jimmy. You're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
He just knows my name.
God, dude, it was terrible. Anyway, can I talk about this Raid Shadow Legends deal?
No.
Okay.
No. Anyways, Flutten, is your character in RuneScape? Yeah. I was just gonna go with it. Fuck you, Jimmy.
All right. No, but
Tell us, brother.
okay. So I posted by release 25 like 30 minutes before we got in here, and I had this raid deal. I think did I talk about it when we were with Soup? Did I mention it?
Jimmy, you brought it up every time we've been in a Discord call for the past 3 days.
I'm not talking about the past 3 days.
Okay, fine. The past 5
Talking
days.
about with Soup. Did we talk
past
about it?
week.
Okay. Anyway, I posted it today. I had an ad. I did it. And it's the only comment I'm getting is how it's the only ad people have ever sat through that's Raid Shadow Legends. Because I was able to be creative with it and not do the same ad that is literally plastered all over the internet. And I'm like, man, isn't that crazy, Raid? Isn't that like wild that you give somebody creative freedom with an ad and people like it? Isn't that like fucking insane? Isn't that?
They probably give people creative freedom, and they're really uncreative and unfunny, and then Raid sees it and they're like, oh, we can never again.
I don't
Like,
know, dude. I just
not
feel like
everyone's gonna
anything is-
write a good bit, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I am talented. Yeah,
You've got a talent.
I'm very cool. I'm very cool. Yeah, no, I was so nervous to do it though, and like even with that, there is still like a handful of people that have commented like, selling your soul, huh? Like, wow, good for you, idiot. And they're like,
Jimmy's like I have a soul, loser.
sold it a long time ago, buddy. Flutten, did you ever get into YouTube stuff? Like, I know you tried at one point. I remember asking you about it, but did you ever since then?
I'm trying to again since I've been playing my hardcore a lot lately, but man, I'm super intimidated by it. I still feel the same way I did a year ago. It's intimidating for me. 'Cause for me, like Twitch feels so casual. You're just like hanging out with your friends, talking about whatever, but YouTube feels like so formal because you have to get it in like, I don't know, a smaller amount of time. Got to hit all the points and
Dude, that's
just weird.
we YouTubers like that though.
Yeah, I love
Streaming is exhausting. I can hardly stream for more than 3 hours. Then I'm like, I gotta lie down. Help me.
Yeah.
It like knocks me out for the day. You have like really long streams typically, right?
Not really, not like Bodhi level or anything.
Okay, yeah.
That
That's
guy's insane.
we don't
I don't know.
we don't talk
I go,
about
like,
that.
Yeah.
He goes like 8 hours, 10 hours. 5 hours is really long for me.
I usually go like at least 4, unless it's like a really bad day or something, then I'll leave early, but usually like 4 to 6.
Yeah.
4 to 6, yeah, that's a banger of a day. I just get so dehydrated from talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you ever?
water?
I will chug like, I'll kill like 3 of these on stream.
You gotta
and-
get an IV.
That
Yeah.
would be sad, but probably would work.
Dude, I remember
What's
doing
wrong
that.
with Nine Rain? They're like, you just won't shut up. And he spits when he talks, so it's like real bad.
That's why you're so dehydrated.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
keep spitting it all out.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember doing that 12-hour stream, the charity stream, and that was like the hardest thing ever. I don't know how people do 24 hours. That's crazy.
It's so funny like how it's so different because for me, getting like everything into a YouTube video is so difficult. Like it feels maybe not exhausting in the same way that you're not like marathoning for a few hours, but like it's hard work for me.
Yeah, no, I mean it definitely is. I think the hardest thing to learn is how to cut stuff. Like the more I do YouTube, the more I'm like, man, that shouldn't be in the video, and I just nick stuff, and it kind of boils it down to the main points. But that, I mean, yeah, it's hard to do.
What do you do with like adding in jokes and stuff? Because for me, like I like to just like make myself laugh in the moment, but to sit down and like think of something funny to say that's like relevant is hard. Like I can't.
Are you
do it.
training something in game right now?
What? How did I do that?
I hear you clicking.
Yes, I'm doing
I wasn't gonna tell. Flutten.
I'm
Yeah.
doing agility on the side. I always am. In the first podcast we did, I was doing.
I
that
respect the grind,
too.
but people are gonna hear those clicks on Spotify and be like, "What's going on over there?"
I'll put my mouse further away.
Yeah, you gotta do the power move and get a silent mouse like I did, because I used to not be able to like not click on random things, like not even in game, but like web browsers while I'm recording these, and I would just like, you would just hear me like this in the background, like doing shit.
That's what I
Jimmy
do. I can't like have my hands not doing something.
Yeah.
Sit like this for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah. Hands up.
That would be real torture for me.
Yeah.
I'm the least productive RuneScape player of all time, so I couldn't be asked to grind something while doing something else, unless it's Nightmare Zone, because you don't click except once every 5 minutes.
That's my favorite.
Well, for me, it's that, like when I'm talking to people, no matter what, like in person, on Discord or whatever, I have to be doing something with my hands. Like I can't just sit and talk.
Okay, I kind of feel that.
Yeah.
Although my thing My thing for podcasts is I just drag the mic around.
I don't think that's a very good one either.
Nah, probably not. But I realized whenever I would have company over to my apartment, I always clean when I'm chatting with like my friends. And so by the time they leave, my apartment is spotless. I'll start doing dishes. I'll start sweeping. I'm not like, I will get really productive when I'm just chatting.
That's how I get on the phone. Anytime I'm on the phone, I'm cleaning. I don't know why.
I'm the same. I'll start stretching, working out, or cleaning.
Yeah.
If we're just talking on the phone or in person, I got to do something.
Yeah.
Start like panting from your
Yeah.
workout.
The amount of times I've been on the phone and then halfway through someone's like, wait, are you running? And I'm just like, yeah, I just got to a hill.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't know.
Damn.
Jimmy, there's a lot of hills here at the apartment complex when we go on our like really hardcore workout routine to prepare for Runefest 2021.
Do you want to elaborate on that for people?
Flutten, how cool would this be? Just imagine. How cool. Okay, how cool for Jimmy and I. So really you're going to have to like put yourself in our shoes. But how awesome would this be if in 2021, like we didn't, other than this podcast, of course, I guess, we didn't publicly announce, we didn't even, like mention it or anything, just low key showed up to Runefest 2021 and we're so fucking jacked. It was offensive. People were like, what the fuck happened? Jesus Christ. Like Jimmy's got to stop doing green screen stuff for his YouTube channel just to kind of like, or wear really big loose shirts.
Yeah.
And then show up to Runefest just like, ugh, ugh. And they're like, holy shit, by release? What the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, Bodhi and stuff, like there's info, like they already do that though. Like they're already there. They have two more years to prepare too.
No,
you got Jimmy as well.
They're like
The trio.
they're like bro jack, like they got the gains. But I'm talking, we water fast for 3 days. You can see our abs through our shirts. I'll wear a by release shirt for that, Jimmy. I might actually buy your merch.
Wow, that's so generous and kind of you. What? What
mean,
what are those? Isn't there like men crop tops? Isn't that a thing?
Crop tops.
Yeah.
Just crop tops.
they're just women's crop tops that you just don't tell.
All right. Well, hey, maybe we'll sport a few of those at Runefest. Crop tops.
My first merch is gonna be a crop top.
Yeah.
Would that be weird? Be like, I made merch, ladies.
Yeah.
Like you're only selling panties and crop tops. With your logo on it. That's really weird.
I think men would buy them too.
Men would buy
Yes.
9 rain panties to give to their significant other.
No, they're not giving it to anybody. They're wearing them.
Maybe a Mother's Day present.
Yeah. That's the weirdest present ever, but it's also a flex.
That would be so weird, but I would be so honored if someone bought my merch, underwear for their mother. That'd be so weird.
Be awesome.
You would just have your face on it. On the crotch.
Just like, yeah, what's up, guys, dad? I feel like if I was designing merch for people to buy their mothers, I would make comments to the fathers on the merch. What's up, dad? Like it's for the son, buy for the mother to say to the dad.
This has so many layers to it.
Panties that say "What's up, Dad?" Actually, horrible fucking idea on so many levels. I didn't really think that through.
Wow.
I thought sons would buy it for their mothers or their fathers. In fact, weird people just bought it for their girlfriends.
Dude. What the fuck?
Your tweets where Jimmy's just disappointed, but you're loving it. Like you're just making yourself laugh.
I love this so
Great.
much. Yeah. I'm glad Flutton's here to add that, to illuminate this moment for us because this is how it is often.
Can I ask you?
Looking down and shaking his head.
I just have to ask you this too. I mean, while we're on the topic. Are you going through like a bandana phase or is this just...
Dude, I haven't got a haircut in like 4 months, man.
So you think, because I know before we started the soup stream, you were like, I just don't look good in hats. Because like we were both wearing backwards hats.
I see where this is going, Jimmy, and
do you feel better in that than a hat?
I don't think it looks good. I think it looks better.
Okay.
Than if I did, you know, like if it didn't have it, I look like some fucking Pokemon with 2 things hanging in my face.
All right.
I don't know.
Would you ever consider growing your hair out and doing a man bun?
I had a man bun before.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work out for you?
A lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah. Did you
It's
like
very
it?
polarizing. It was like, I mean, it was fun to have. I don't think it looked better than a non-man bun, but it was fun.
A non-man bun.
I could like shake my hair and it'd flip around and stuff.
I just don't understand the length you need to pull that off. Like I
It's
don't.
got to be long. It's got to
Yeah.
be. It would be another 6 months, I think, because the front has to be able to go all the way back and then enough length that you can get it at least one time around itself for the bun. And you don't want to have some tiny little fucking level 1 Pokemon man bun. You gotta like, we're talking Vileplume.
I don't think I ever want a man bun, dude. I don't think I could pull it off. I don't want it. I don't want to find
I don't
out.
even know what your hair looks like.
My
I
hair?
see you in hats.
Oh, you always see me in hats. What do you mean?
Jimmy only has hair right here.
This is it. Everything else is bald.
It's only right there in the front.
Yeah. No, I've exposed all of me pretty much now that I'm doing those green screen videos.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy exposes himself.
I expose myself on cam all the time now. It's
Flutten,
awesome.
do you ever wear hats?
Not really. It looks weird with glasses.
I think you
like,
could totally wear
your
like a
hair's
wide
like-
brimmed hat.
Like Summit? Summit 1G.
Summit?
Yeah.
He wears wide brimmed hats?
Yeah, he
Does
does. Yeah.
No,
and
I'm not talking. No. I'm talking like a fucking like hat, not a cap.
That's like the
like,
same thing. You're talking. Okay, you're talking about like a sun hat, like all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like more like a fancy hat. I feel like Flutten could totally pull off like a fancy hat.
One of those big ones you'd wear to like the Kentucky Derby, like those
Not
huge ones
Oh.
Not
with a
huge.
feather at the top.
Like a cute little like, you know, it's got the brim that goes all the way around, maybe a little band around it.
Yeah, I'd never do that.
You could totally pull it off. I'm actually picturing around, yeah, like a Holly Aerosmith kind of hat. Nobody knows who that is.
Nope.
You know
I
what?
could pull
No.
it on
You know what you
there.
could pull off is one of those hats that have like the slots for cans and the straws that come down.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Like a beer
Yeah,
hat.
Like from
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
but you can do it with like coffee instead of beer.
Oh my god, I'd watch that Flutten stream.
Yeah, be getting
I have a hat
wild.
right here. This is a hat.
Oh my god,
What is
Oh, I
that?
love
thing?
that so much.
There.
What is that?
It
thing?
goes over your
It just kind of
headphones.
like
Oh my god.
I didn't.
got your little handles.
Oh my god. That's so good.
Do
Wait
you
a
have
minute.
to? Do people have to pay you to do that on stream? Like, is there like a certain threshold you have of like, if you want to
That'd
see
be
me
a
put
good
that thing on?
idea.
Yeah, like I'm not putting
Let
that
me
thing
see
on.
you put
that.
that thing on, Jimmy. I'm pretty sure that's like OnlyFans material.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, put that on for $5.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do like an OnlyFans, but it's just crazy hats.
Like really wholesome, silly hats.
yeah, that'd
Wait,
be
I have
great.
another really silly hat, but it's in the other room. Should I go get it?
Yeah,
I'm patient.
yeah.
How do I look?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. It's beautiful.
Wait, okay. Speaking of Kirby, what's this like special relationship you have with Kirby? Because it's all over the
I
place.
also was
I can't hear
wondering.
you guys with the hat on because I don't have my headset.
Oh, she could just do a solo you can just do a solo podcast now. You just talk
Yeah.
with Kirby on your head.
Yeah. So where does Kirby come from? Like in your life?
And you-
I one time saw this picture of Kirby with like feet, like real feet, not like these little shoes, but like actual, toes.
those are shoes?
I don't know what they are.
I thought those were his feet.
But it was like a fan made picture. It wasn't like real. but I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like I loved it. Just the idea of like a little pink ball with human feet.
And from then on,
Yeah, I
you
guess. Like it was just funny to me, but then everyone started to think like, oh, she must like love Kirby.
no, that's what I definitely thought about you.
Yeah, like everyone put it on me and I was like, I guess Kirby's cool. Like I kind of just went with it.
All right.
Really?
No,
That's
I
actually
constantly like
hilarious.
I get tagged in like Kirby posts all the time. Like he's cute. Like he's like a little I'm looking at him right now.
It was just like forced upon you. You're like, I guess.
I mean, he is cute, but like it was the feet thing that was just fucking hilarious.
That's no way.
Wow.
I
You're
wish I could put a picture on the screen of the picture I saw. I have it saved.
yeah. We'll do
We'll
that.
put it
actually.
on. We'll put it on. Don't worry.
I'll try and find it I'll put it in the Discord.
That's actually. I was not expecting that plot twist because like I loved Kirby as a kid. He was my favorite character.
Oh my God.
You go squish bug? Fucking hell. I don't like that. It makes him look naked. Like
I think
it actually makes him look like he needs to put some goddamn clothes on.
Kirby's a fucking maniac, dude. I don't
They
like that
changed
guy.
his color to be a lot more skin-like. So it just looks like he's got skin instead of just being a pink ball. I don't like thinking of Kirby as being skin covered.
No, I don't. Yeah. Nah.
What did you think of him being like? Like what would you
He's
imagine
just
the
pink.
texture be? That's not a texture.
It's just that's what he's made of. He's solid that.
He's made of pink.
Yeah.
Completely off topic and out of nowhere, but I was thinking about this morning. Have you guys, like, I mean, clearly concerts and music festivals aren't really like a thing right now, but what's like the coolest performance you've ever seen live? Because I was really missing live performances today.
You can go first.
Actually, yeah, one thing came to mind. I was in Italy, in this town called Castione Fiorentino, and it was just this little like walled city on a hill, and it really looked like it was like it looked old and felt old. Everything was cobblestone. The street, like the houses, kind of like were 2-story and leaned over the street, kind of. And there were Italian ladies with their like shutters open, like yelling in Italian at the other Italian lady across the way, with a laundry line hanging in between. Like it was so iconic. It was great. Anyways, top of the hill, there's this Etruscan fort.
A what?
It was a castle. It was a castle on a hill.
Oh,
And just because I don't know, it just survived.
that's awesome.
And so the first weekend I was in Italy, they had like a festival there or something. I don't remember why they were having the festival. It was like a wine festival or something. So we went to the top of the hill, and they just had giant kegs of wine everywhere, and it was really cheap and pretty decent. And so they put on this show at the end it was like a fireworks show and / like pyrotechnics, but they don't have the kind of like regulations or safety precautions that we have here in the States. So there was just fire shooting out of the top of this castle in like all directions. Fireworks were exploding way too low to the ground. There were like fire twirlers everywhere, just like throwing fire right next to people. Everyone was real toasty. And then they started playing Two Steps from Hell, which is like your standard movie trailer, like epic music.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the speakers were, but it was just blasting kind of like in the atmosphere. And so there's just fire shooting everywhere and epic movie trailer music. And it was pretty crazy.
And this
very
was
unsafe.
And this was in the streets? Like just...
No, it was at the top of a hill.
Okay.
In Italy, big hill. The city culminated in it. And there's just this big Etruscan fort up there. I mean, like old castle walls.
Yeah.
And turret and... like there was like the green in the center where I guess maybe they did shit back in the day, maybe traded goods, had some, maybe they practiced sword fighting there. I don't know what the hell they did. But we were having a festival there and it was just so shocking. I remember looking at my friend and just being like, this is so unsafe. And he was like, this is awesome. And I was like, yeah.
But still very unsafe.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to Italy to experience like a culture bomb like that, but Chance the Rapper was a really good performance, man. in Kansas City. That was so cool, man. I would love to see him again. That's
Awesome, Jimmy.
my performance
So
that I'm
cool.
missing.
Did you feel safe there?
No, but
No.
it was like a different kind of unsafe, I guess.
Flutten, you gotta
Yeah.
see any good shows?
Mine's not as exciting as yours.
I'm
Mine's-
sorry.
No one will ever be
True.
as exciting as that story.
You shouldn't have gone first. You should have
I'm
gone
sorry.
last. Mine's just Tyler the Creator. I've seen him twice.
Wait,
Wolfgang.
Chance the Rapper and Tyler the Creator? Is this like a new thing with naming yourself?
God
Is that what they're
damn.
doing these days?
Yeah, like
I don't know who either of these artists are.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Are you
old.
Flutten the streamer, Jimmy the YouTuber,
Nine Rain the boomer.
good guy? Oh,
YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah, you only listen to like fucking classical Nirvana and
oh,
Aerosmith. Yeah,
no.
dude.
I mean,
that's-
I'm not gonna hate on Aerosmith, but
Yeah. What do you listen to in your free time?
Either like math metal or bluegrass.
Did you say math metal?
I'm talking genty stuff like Tesseract, Pliny, Polyphia, Periphery. There's a bunch of stuff. They're not huge. I mean,
is that?
they're popular. Do
They're-
what?
I know Polyphia.
Yeah,
I don't know any
like
of that.
kind of like that, except a little more metal typically than Polyphia. They're a little more poppy than I typically listen to. Caligula's Horse, Monuments. It's pretty heavy stuff. I'm a drummer, so anything with good rhythm and good drums, I like.
What's your favorite? Please give me your favorite band, and it better goddamn be someone I know.
No, it's Tesseract. You don't.
Who's your
That's
favorite non-hipster fucking math metal?
Not hipster.
Yes, they are.
They're metal as fuck, dude. They toured with Gojira.
That doesn't mean they're not hipster. dude.
Gojira.
I don't even know who that is. Only hipsters know who Gojira is.
Holy shit, that's the most naive thing I've heard on this podcast today. Jimmy,
I don't know what that means.
only hipsters know who Gojira is? I don't even like Gojira, but okay.
I couldn't even spell that.
Man, there's going to be some angry people in the comments.
No, there's
saying
not,
only
dude.
hipsters know who
No.
Gojira is.
What is
The
that?
people who listen to Gojira are going to hate that. They're like, we're not fucking hipsters, Jimmy.
The 9 people.
The 9 people.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know what to say. Who do I like that you would know?
Yeah,
Like someone more mainstream.
mainstream.
I've not heard of these either.
There's a couple Fergie songs I'll listen to.
Fergie? You like Fergie?
Like Fergalicious. I went through a phase. That's all I could think of. I'm sorry, man. What do you want me to say? Rascal Flats?
You want to
like
see
Rascal
my?
Flats?
You want to see my
Life is a
Steam?
highway, Jimmy?
You know, you'll like this actually. I'll show you my Steam profile picture and bio. You'll really like this. Since you're a Fergie
Wow.
fan, you'll love it. I actually updated this like 2 days ago. 'Cause I
Is
was-
it Fergie?
Man, just wait. Check it out. Hold on.
While he's pulling this up, Button, what about you? Favorite artist?
I listen to rap mostly, so we won't be able to bond over it. But
We
That's
can.
fine.
Who is it?
Hey, Lil
I
Dicky's
don't have
mainstream.
one.
I think he's hilarious and is great. There you go, Jimmy. You don't like him?
You're a bad
I don't
guy.
dislike him.
Okay, who do you like?
I like a lot. I like Tyler the Creator, obviously. Like MF Doom, Flatbush Zombies.
I've hopped into your stream and there's some like ghetto ass shit playing.
I remember
Often.
there was a time, I think it was like my senior year of high school, where Palm Trees by Flatbush Zombies was like the only song I listened to for like 3 days.
That's the one that I don't like.
You don't like that one?
No.
I don't know why. It was just like I love the thing. Like I loved that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's so cool, dude. And then Tyler the Creator, I think it was like 8th and 9th grade. I had a huge phase of just listening
I
to
think
like
everyone did.
everyone had
our
that
age.
phase, like that
Yeah.
edgy rap Wolfgang Earl Sweatshirt, just like
Yeah.
Odd Future
Yeah,
phase, dude.
we all
I
had
never
that.
left it.
Yeah, except for Nine Rain. Your edgy
Dude,
phase.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar
I'm
Ray's
still in
good.
that phase.
I'm
I
still in
love me
that
some
phase.
90s music. Like,
Yeah.
that was some good shit. Late 90s, early 2000s. Smash
Yeah.
Mouth.
Okay.
Shrek song. The Shrek
Hell
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I mean, that's how everybody
All-Star,
learned
baby.
about All Star.
Yeah.
I remember 3rd grade going to my buddy. Probably should say his whatever. His birthday party.
Yeah, you should start
You're
using
8.
fake names, by the way.
Steve Stevenson's
Yeah.
birthday party in 8th grade. 3rd grade, we were 8, and his mom was like booty dancing to fucking All Star, and everyone was just
Definitely
cracking
use
up.
fake names. Good God.
we'll beep out the real name and then Steven Stevenson.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It wasn't like twerking booty dance, but it was enough that all the kids were cracking up, and Steven was not cracking up.
You know those you know all the party songs where it's like, you know, it'll I guess it's kind of like a line dance, but not really, like Wobble. You know that one?
Yeah, it's a line dance.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I will go
What?
hard on the wobble.
Can you know how to wobble? I don't think I know how to
Absolutely.
wobble.
I went to college in at Texas A&M, and so we would go 2-stepping like every Thursday, sometimes every Friday as well, and occasionally on Saturdays, because it was on Northgate right by all the bars, and so it was like a good time. We'd all go dancing, and they played like half music you 2-step to, and then half just like rap, hop, whatever booty music you want. And so yeah, I'm well versed.
Well versed.
Yeah, I can slap the dance floor and drop it low and fucking twerk like a goddess.
I think my favorite line dance that's not actually a line dance, but people do it in line dances is Cupid Shuffle. I
Yeah.
love that. I love
Do
it.
they just tell you what to do?
Yeah, that's my favorite. Cause I don't know how to do like a do-si-do with people.
A do-si-do. We'll
Yeah.
teach you, Jimmy. Actually, you will learn when you move to Austin.
Yeah, I know. I kind of I would remember how to 2-step. I think I could do that.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest thing to do.
1 2 1 1 2 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I feel like such a recluse. Like I don't recognize any of these songs or dances.
You don't know the Cupid Shuffle?
Maybe I do. Maybe I would if
To
I
the
heard
right,
it.
to the right, to the right. You don't know that one?
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard it in public though, like in real life.
It's like one of those like wedding songs, and occasionally at like a dance place. I feel like you dance alone in your room all the time, Flutten.
I do, but not
yeah.
in public.
Yeah. No, I
don't
just
go
got that vibe, you know.
I dance in my room all the time.
I could see that too.
Yeah. I'm a really good dancer. No one knows though.
And then like you do it in front of a green screen, and then you go on your computer and put in like people in the background, so you felt like you went somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, but you don't put like an actual like dance scene. You just put like a coffee shop
Yeah.
and add like little clinking noises with spoons and cups.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I can't wait. One of the first things I'm doing when I get out there is I'm buying like another green screen. So I can, because this one I have is really nice, but it's more for like streaming and like being behind
too
you.
small.
Yeah, it's very narrow, I guess. Like it's a decent size, but like I can't film my whole body. I have to film like my waist up because it doesn't go to the floor. So I want one that like goes down and then like I can get like stand on, so I can actually like record that part, and then I can put myself dancing in coffee shops. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long you been streaming, like, consistently?
Consistently like 3.5 years.
Did you just kind of like start doing it with friends, or like as a hobby, or did you set out? This is what I will do.
I've like been on Twitch since 2013, but I would stream like once a year. Like it was always something I wanted to do. I think 3.5 years ago I got broken up with, and it sucked. So I decided to kind of like throw myself into it. Before that, I'd stream like twice a month. But yeah, I threw myself into it and then just didn't stop. to this day.
I just never stopped. So you did the early Twitch grind.
Is that early? 3.5
Well,
years?
well, I mean early as in you built your platform on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's brutal.
It is
Mad
brutal.
props.
Why is
I
it
mean,
brutal?
well, like
I have
I feel
like
like
a different perspective. Like for me, YouTube seems so hard to grow on, so scary, everything.
did you pop off on Twitch pretty quick, or was it like 3 viewers for a year and a half, like most people? Or
I don't know. I feel like people on RuneScape grow a lot quicker than on other games or like variety streamers. So
That's true.
Yeah,
But then you can't really leave.
that's true. Well, some people have. You know TSM Hamlins. He started off on RuneScape. Look where he is now.
I don't know who that
Richer than
is.
we will ever be. You
I've
don't know
heard
who
of
that
him.
What
is?
does he play?
Fortnite. He went like pro. He's in TSM. But he started with RuneScape.
Probably got them shots from doing fucking like herb cleaning. I swear to God, nothing makes me better at FPSs than playing RuneScape.
That's true. The accurate switches.
It's literally just really accurate clicks all the time.
Yeah.
I probably put like 800 hours into PUBG, and I played it a ton back when it came out. And I took a big break from PUBG, and by big, like a week. I'm sorry, sorry, fucking month and a half. You know, like a good break in the middle of me playing every day. It was
Yeah.
and I played only RuneScape, and went back and first game in PUBG, I got like 11 kills and won the game with the K98 and was just headshotting literally everybody. I was way better, and I'd only played RuneScape. It was awesome.
I feel like that too with Counter-Strike. Like if I take a break and come back, if I only played RuneScape in the meantime, I play way better.
Yeah. I'm glad you can relate, because I told someone that and they were like, nah, fuck you. I was like, I swear to God, if you play with the same DPI, you're just clicking really small little things.
A lot of like FPS players play this game called Osu.
Yeah.
Game. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a game that a lot of League of Legends players like to pretend that it helped them be good at League. And so they'll be like, I'm going to go train on Osu. I'm limit testing in League, and I'm going to go train on Osu. And it was just, but I can see how it would be helpful for an FPS. I think there was this song called Ice Cream by I think she's a K-pop artist. Hyuna. I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
We don't talk about that here.
You had to like download songs to be able to play the game or something.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of times in Korean. So that was kind of a barrier to me playing a lot of Osu. So I didn't play it that much.
Have you seen the K-pop communities, man?
Have you seen my latest tweet?
No.
I'm making fun of them.
Don't do that.
It's good.
They'll ruin your life.
No, it's good, dude. Bring it on, losers. Holy
No,
shit.
no. Don't do that, man.
Hey, get him to the podcast, and you'll get a bunch of comments and engagement.
Oh yeah, all engage. Oh man. Let me see this. God, that's my least favorite part of the day, going to this Twitter account. Okay. That's not what I thought you were gonna be posting. Okay, that's fine. That's a good
my
one.
tweet? Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Got the Jimmy stamp of approval. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's fine. The thing, if you were directly coming for their head, then you'll.
Who takes them that seriously?
A lot of people.
Who the fuck cares? There's
wars, around, dude. There's ongoing wars, like psychological warfare going on, like as we speak, with K-pop communities versus people who don't like K-pop communities.
Wait, I thought we were talking about the high-level community on RuneScape.
No.
Where did you get that?
Because they all have K-pop avatars.
No.
You're actually talking about K-pop people?
I'm talking about K-pop people.
I don't care about them. Who the fuck cares about K-pop people?
See, that's dangerous words. Those are dangerous words, dude.
No. I'm not saying they shouldn't be cared about by each other. Who the fuck cares that they love K-pop? That's great.
No.
K-pop.
Dude, this is such a deep conversation to go into that I don't even want to like go in because like there's so much you clearly don't know that it's gonna be hard to explain
I think
to you.
it's awesome that they love K-pop and they watch their K-dramas
That's
and they
cool, man.
want to
That's
be
awesome.
Korean.
You know what? Good. I hope to God you never have to delve deeper than that.
I don't.
All right. Good. Good.
I feel like I stepped on a landmine and it didn't hurt, and Jimmy's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Those are supposed to blow up your legs and shit." I'm like, I don't know.
Speaking of landmines, I am so excited to play Squad later.
Wow, Jimmy,
What
that's
is
so
that?
cool. It's a game that Jimmy
game.
plays.
Yeah, and Nine Rain got it last night, and I've been playing like really, really late at night, and it's it
Like, how
started.
late?
Oh my God, Flutten, play with us.
Yeah, play Squad. Drop $40.
It's
on
a
it.
first-person shooter. You'll love it. You'll be great.
Yeah, it's
I know what that game is.
So it initially, I guess, started as like, you know how Daisy. Have
It's
you
a-
heard of Daisy?
Yeah. never
And
played.
that started as like an Arma 2 mod. This started as a Battlefield 2 mod called it was like Project Reality, and then they put it into like its own standalone game over the past like 5 years of just being like this crazy like half and half. Our buddy Games John described it perfectly yesterday. It was like arcade and milsim like combined, like in a perfect balance.
Yeah,
So
it's a
like-
milsim that you can actually play as a normal human like me.
Yeah. And it's,
without downloading and be like, I'd rather not. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
and I've just been like playing with these group of guys that I've like looked up to for so long, and I like just weaseled my way in through Charborg and his buddy Sput, and I've been playing with like some of the funniest people ever every night on Squad. And it, dude, I'm so excited to go in with Nine Rain and just like see what it's about, to like show him everything, because there's like a lot of complicated mechanics about it, but it is like so funny, like because you can literally do whatever you want, really, like in this giant battlefield of like warfare going on. And like you'll get people who are like ex-military who like get their fix of military shit in this like arcade milsim.
Jimmy, we need to clip you talking about this and then run it like a Call of Duty ad
Yeah.
where you're like really fucking serious, like this game is incredible. All these military guys are playing it. It's really intense. Can't wait to get in with my bros. And just Modern Warfare 2. Flutten, how much what's your XP per hour right now? How much you rocking?
Only 47K.
Is like
I'm
what's
I'm
expected?
trying.
Where are you? Are you in Ardoin?
No, I'm just doing Sears. I'm on my Iron Man.
Ah. Is that what
I
you
might-
play normally?
Not usually. Well, lately, yes, but for like the majority of my time on Twitch, I played my main. Like the last 2 months, I've really been into the hardcore. I got burnt out on RuneScape, like on my main.
Yeah. What kind of stuff were you doing on your main? Like, are you just
Pet
super late
hunting.
game? Oh fuck. Well, that would be.
Yeah.
See how you're like, I just pet hunted for 300 hours and I didn't get a pet. So.
Yeah, I was going for the Zora pet. I'm at 7,000 KC. and I-
Holy shit!
I mean, that's not even.
I think I've killed Zulra twice.
I don't think.
I'm just
that's not
saying,
quite
like,
over the drop rate. So
wow. Flutten,
it's not even that.
you are a
dry.
hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
You. Oh my god.
Couldn't be me.
See, you're in the
What?
company
You?
of Jimmy and I. I got my blowpipe at 37 kill count.
That's early.
Yeah, and then got like 99 kills on Zora and was like, we're done here.
I've like started a pet hunt once and it lasted like 30 minutes and I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I want to do anything else or
30
now.
minutes.
Yeah. Like
Our
yesterday,
viewership just dropped in half. They're like, you know what? Fuck this guy. 30
literally,
minutes, fuck you.
this is how my gameplay experience goes. Like, just to give you an example of things that are usually pretty grindy, like Iron Men getting clue scrolls. I wanted to do a clue scroll on buy release, and you know, I
A
have
clue scroll.
yes, a clue scroll, either medium or hard. Didn't care. I got 2 hard clue scrolls in like 140 KC of Hellhounds. Couldn't do either of them. So I was like, let's go get a medium one. Went 200 kills dry of a clue scroll on guards, and I was like, I'm gonna go log on to my main account and let's go fuck with people in house parties.
Wait, is that why you were killing Varric guards on stream?
Yes, I was trying to get a clue scroll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I went into Jimmy's stream for a little bit yesterday, and he was killing Varric guards at Varric Castle in full rune with like the Fremi helm, and listening to.
Oh, we were listening to some bangers, dude.
What were you listening to? It was like the most 2005 stream I had. It was really, I went back in time. It was quite something.
I always do the throwbacks, dude. People love it. That's how you keep them there.
Jimmy listens to like wedding songs. That's his go-to, like celebration and other stuff that you only hear at weddings.
Yeah, that's why people come to my stream, dude. I'm DJ.
I bet you listen to the Cupid Shuffle on stream.
Not in a while, but yes, I have before. No doubt.
I knew it.
No doubt, dude.
Knew it.
Because it's so funny, dude. Especially if you put that on, you like step one square at a time. When they say like to the left, to the right, dude.
People love it.
It's so good. It's so good. YMCA. Try to do emotes doing YMCA in the game, even though there's nothing even close to doing that. It's awesome. I force people to get up.
People are like, why?
Yeah.
YMCA.
I was like, look, I don't have my webcam on. You guys, I can't even see if you guys are doing this, but I'm gonna trust that you do. Everyone, get up and do the YMCA right now. And I'm assuming all 250, 300 people got up and did it in real life.
Why do you stream with no webcam? I feel like you have used it.
I have before. There's like two reasons. One, I feel so much more comfortable not having it on, and I can just like because I like I guess this kind of goes to the second reason. Yeah. The second reason is also like I love giving people the idea of what I'm doing in real life to do these things, or if they can either picture what I'm doing and have their own sense of that, like create it in their own head, or they associate it to my in-game character. Yeah, or they associate it to my in-game character because like the persona of him, because I know I do that for certain people that I watch that don't put their webcams on. We talked about it with Charborg. Like he doesn't do webcam at all. He's never even shown his face. So like all these characters he's created and like the commentary he does, like you just associate it to like this picture of Charborg that people have like made in their head of him. So I love that idea. I don't know. I don't like doing webcam on stream.
I think I'd be like 10 times more funny without webcam. It like 100% you act different without the camera.
Oh yeah. And I'm so like self-conscious of everything I'm doing because people point out anything when you have your cam on because they love it, because they're like, oh, they can't see me but I can see them. I'm gonna analyze the shit out of them right now.
Yeah.
People love to come into my stream and be like, why are you so red? I'm like,
yeah.
What's wrong with being red? Fuck off.
Meanwhile, they haven't showered in 3 days. Like they don't.
Yeah. Or if I wore a bandana, people would go in on the bandana. Oh, there's comments right now actually who haven't made it to this part in the podcast, and so they don't know that they're about to be called out for being fucking losers. Oh, what's with the bandana? You some kind of bandana guy? Yeah, good comment.
Those guys aren't here anymore. They haven't made it this far into the podcast.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even know that they're the butt of a joke right now. If you see a bandana comment, go thumbs it up. It'll be ironic, and that guy will feel like a fool.
No, he won't.
Well, we're doing it for our sake. I don't care how they feel about it.
You're gonna make them feel good if they have thumbs up.
That's fine. Then we feel good and they feel good. I make fun of.
They're gonna make stupid comments even more.
That's fine, dude.
In a good way, because then they'll make themselves look stupid.
Don't thumbs up. Don't thumbs those people up. Okay, listen to me. I'm the guy you guys should be listening to with this sort of stuff. Clearly, if someone comments about the bandana, just leave a snarky, sarcastic comment below about.
What are you, a comment guy?
Yeah,
got him. Hell yeah. I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
In an empty stomach.
How's that going?
I can feel it in my fingertips.
And
I know
that good
exactly
buzz
what
going.
you mean. I hate that feeling. Like shaking, it makes me better at Counter-Strike.
Really?
Oh my god.
Because like, I'm so anxious and on edge, like I react quicker.
She sees me, she's like, "Fuck you!" and just shoots them.
Guys, my coffee's here. Hold on, stay there. Don't leave.
God, I hate that guy. Jesus. I just agreed to do this podcast with him because he wouldn't fucking stop DMing me.
And now he's gonna come live near you.
God, I know. It's like I'm like, God, fine. You can, but we're not sharing an apartment. You're gonna be. I checked what apartment number he's going for. It's on the other side of the complex. It's a long walk. I'm pretty sure Jimmy doesn't leave the apartment very often. I'll never see him.
That was fast.
And 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
Man,
he's just such a good guy.
Fat. Oh.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, what?
We were going very different directions with that one.
What'd I miss, huh? What happened?
God, it's. I mean, Flutten, you wanna?
Not much.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is a cold brew, venti sized, with almond milk and mocha pumps in it.
Dude, whenever people describe their coffee drink, it doesn't matter. They just sound like a tool. You know, this is my mocha latte on the rocks.
It's like trying
it's
to
not
describe.
your fault. We asked, but you have to explain it now. And
Yeah.
you're a tool.
It's just a bait.
Like, Flutten, what's your favorite kind of coffee drink?
I always just get iced coffee from McDonald's. I don't know
Oh.
why. I think they have the best kind.
Actually, they have pretty good coffee.
I like McDonald's,
but only their
coffee.
ice stuff because their hot stuff is way too fucking hot. You can't drink it for like 3 days.
There's like a lawsuit for that once. Or an
Oh,
old
yeah.
lady got burnt by
Yeah,
it.
you know, the lady spilled it on herself and sued.
Yeah.
I think she deserved to get spilled on. Like,
Yeah.
should that lawsuit hold up? No. But is their coffee too fucking hot? Yeah, it's too fucking hot. I hope they didn't pay her, but rethought how hot to make their coffee.
I
think
never really.
They put warning labels on after that.
Yeah, which is the wrong solution. Make it less hot. I've had McDonald's coffee that I left in my car for like 3 days, and I came back and I still couldn't drink it.
Shut up. Shut up.
Well, oh, okay. So I was exaggerating. Sorry, Jimmy.
No exaggerating allowed. You're the type of
Okay.
guy to sue an establishment for that type
Me?
of thing. Yeah.
Hell no.
Put a
dude.
thermometer in your coffee and leave it in the car and see what happens. Explain these numbers.
Button, are you single?
No.
You're not?
No. I'm
What? Our
e-dating.
viewership just dropped by half.
I know. I'm e-dating right now.
E-dating? Really? How's that going?
Well, we met in person, but like I haven't seen him in 9 months, 8.
Holy cow.
Wait,
that's-
Time.
Wait.
Last
Is
time I
it
saw
the same
him-
guy?
Yeah, last time I saw him
I-
was when
I
saw
met him, I think,
Yeah,
at Runefest.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
the last time I
yeah.
saw him.
Yeah.
Holy
Met him
cow.
on RuneScape.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
only way
dope.
I've ever met anyone I've ever dated. I've dated 2 people. Like seriously, first one met on Call of Duty when I was in high school. And then he ended up living only like 2 hours away, so like my parents drove me to meet him.
No way.
Um,
That's awesome.
And then my RuneScape boyfriend.
E-date legend.
That's adorable.
E-dating
Mom, will you
legend.
drive me to see my Call of Duty boyfriend?
Yeah.
That's so
My
good.
parents were so supportive because I did not talk to boys in real life at all. I didn't talk to anyone in real life, so my parents were like, "Oh, "You're gonna meet someone?" Like, they thought it was cool.
What are you really shy in person?
Yeah, shy and like really just painfully socially awkward. Like I just don't know how to be
Really?
around
Because you're in your
people.
stream, you never stop talking. You are one of the most like active streamers. Every time I see you stream, you're just going. You know, like, and it's a good thing. It's very entertaining. Like, you know, some people, you can just hear they're like, and they're just
Yeah.
it's a dark room. They're just like,
Yeah.
Like,
oh shit, I
honestly,
dropped my mouse.
It's so much easier to talk like online. Like if you can't see the person's reaction, it's way easier. For
Yeah.
me, it's like eye contact is the hardest.
The reactions
Yeah.
you're used to are just emotes in the chat. It's just like how
I'm
you know you
staring-
said the right thing. As an e-girl, officially titled. As of
Your title.
E-girl TM.
E-girl TM copyrighted. You have like a simp emote now. So you've clearly have this like wave of simp, right? What's your take on that whole thing of the word simp being thrown around like nothing else now?
I don't have a simp emote.
It's no, I think it's in your Discord. Maybe it was that someone might have
yeah,
made it
maybe.
for you.
Yeah. You're not. I think they like ruled them out of Twitch.
Oh, did
I
they?
thought the simp thing was like
Really?
really funny at first.
Yeah.
I think anything's like really funny at first, but then now it's like if someone just is nice to you, like and not even in like a cringe way, but just like a normal way, like hey, you're a cool person. Hope you have a nice day. Someone will be like simp.
Oh, we're
simp,
getting it in
simp.
the. There's like 6 simp comments because you're here.
Yeah, probably.
Just because you're literally here. That is why they commented that, and they thought it was like the most genius thing that they could say.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
terrible.
it's hilarious.
No.
I think it was funny at the start, but like it's just a dead meme now.
Okay,
Nothing
I
will be
don't-
funny for forever.
Let me correct myself. I don't think it's funny when people say it because they say it in unfunny. Like nowadays, like the people who are commenting just random like, haha, simp to everything. I just think as like an overall, like, it's a thing that happened.
Okay.
It's
I
funny.
I agree with that because it was funny at first.
It's
But
just
it's like
confusing though, because
People gotta get better material.
where did this? I'm just confused of where this came from because I remember simp being a thing in 8th grade. Like people used to say that in a different
What?
context. Yes,
What?
this has
did it
been
mean?
around.
Like
for
simpleton or something?
No,
Like you were
simp. No, it
stupid?
still means the same like general thing. It used to be used in the context of like, oh, I'm gonna simp. Like damn, I'm feeling simp right now. Like I'm gonna like go flirt with this person or like talk about how I'm in my feelings. That used to be a
What?
thing. Yes.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard
before.
that.
Yeah, that's why I was like so
past year.
mind blown. This word's been around for like a really long time, but it just like
Really?
got brought up. Yeah, I was so confused, dude. I was like, what? I haven't seen this word in like a really long time. Like it just like died. Like it went dormant for a while, and then it just exploded like fucking, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago out of nowhere. I was like, what
3
the? F-?
weeks. It's been like
It's been a while.
year.
You've
Yeah.
been riding the simp wave for a long ass time.
Man, maybe, but like especially recently, I guess it's like
no.
all over.
I think it's been like the whole past year. It's been exploding.
Man, maybe. I don't know. I don't keep up with
Maybe
the
you
internet.
just
I don't go on the
didn't.
internet much.
It's like a dangerous place to be a guy on Twitch nowadays. If you go to a stream, you're just a simp. People
Yeah.
write you off.
That kind of sucks though, like for people like me where I don't know, I just like having friends. So
Yeah, I bet.
it's hard for people to want to. I don't think it's actually affected anyone like that's like level-headed,
Yeah, probably not.
but I don't know. There's always like the thing in the back of my mind where I'm like, ooh, this person's not gonna want to talk to me because they're gonna be afraid of being called a simp.
Yeah.
I don't know, like kind of already insecure maybe.
Yeah,
if that,
probably.
like, affects you.
Yeah, that's like the bad part is that the insecure people are the ones getting nailed for not being simpy, but being called a simp. It's like, ah, shit.
Yeah. People can simp for me all they want, man. I'll love them.
I can simp for you.
Thank you. I need it. I need it to keep going.
I think that's where it'll end up, is pure irony. Like,
I mean, it already.
it's
is
headed that way.
I think it's been like that for a while.
Yeah?
I think even when something just starts, there's always like a subgroup that starts being ironic and then it just grows bigger and bigger.
Niner
Yeah.
loves irony. That's his favorite thing.
You keep saying these things about me,
Yeah.
and you say them in such a way that like I should feel bad about
You
that.
should.
You're like, dude, not really loves irony. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And fuck irony.
Yeah.
But you know what would make me happy? That little hat. We peaked to that part of the pocket. That was fucking great.
Well,
I would sub for that, honestly.
You would
The
sub
old
for
cats.
the hat? Isn't
What
it?
if she did,
that's
like
what-
if that was the bit?
That's
Every
what
time she
Mammal
got
does with his
sub.
banana. Doesn't he like shake a banana still, or does he not do that anymore?
What?
Mr. Mammal,
Pretty
dude.
sure that's against TOS, Jimmy.
I'm not talking about. He has a
Start
fucking
slapping the
stuffed animal
webcam, you're like,
banana.
whoa.
Yeah. No, I used to have. I don't know if he still does it. He just has like a banana. It's like a Rasta banana or something. He like.
Wait, isn't his like?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not
I've never
crazy.
seen him shake it though, but
What does he do with it?
I don't know. I've seen it just in the back, I think. Or
He
maybe
used
it's
to
like one of
grab
his
it. He
emotes.
used to grab it all the time.
Is his banana brand a dick joke, or does
I
he
don't
just
think
like
so.
bananas?
I think he just likes bananas, man. It ain't
Alright.
always about that. Come on.
That's why I asked, dude. I didn't want to assume.
Nah. He's just enjoying his banana. Anyway, Flutten, What else you got for us here? You think it's been on your mind for a while that you want to get out while you can?
Yeah, now's the time.
I do want to say, I feel like people are gonna think because of your OnlyFans bit. I think they're gonna think I actually have one. So I just want to say I do not. That was on my mind the whole time you were saying it with the hat thing. I was like, they're gonna misconstrue that.
Oh, really? Oops. See, I don't know what it's like to be pretty on the internet, so I don't like have that issue.
I do, and let me tell you, it's hard. I get asked about mine all the time.
When I joke about an OnlyFans, people like Jimmy are like immediately like, haha, that's ironic, and fuck you.
Yeah, but
I think it's funny to joke about. I just wanted to be clear.
That's all right.
I have one
for that guy that's been fucking searching since the beginning of the podcast. Yeah. Sorry, dude, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I have one though.
Can I sub to it? Can I get like a free 1 month?
Is that what you do?
For being on here?
Is that possible? Can I lure
I'll send
people
you the
in?
vid. I'll just send you the videos from his OnlyFans that I've saved on my hard drive.
Yeah,
I've seen like it's a thing where people like DM people on Twitter. People that are like selling something. Like I don't know. The only thing I could think of is like a CS skin, and be like, I'll give you 6 months to my OnlyFans for your skin, like as if that's like money. I'm gonna trade.
I'm starting to like this OnlyFans idea more and more.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Thinking I'm gonna go make one after this.
Yeah, get that skin in the game, Jimmy.
Yeah, we're out here grinding, man. I don't know. We gotta finesse these guys that are listening to this podcast. Speaking of which, we should start the Patreon and start draining their bank accounts. I like that idea.
I like it.
We'll see. If we have a Patreon, we'll have details about it after. But if not, just know it's coming, and you have very little time left before you can still enjoy your leftover funds from your paycheck. Because it will be in our Patreon.
There's a decent chance that this doesn't even make it in the podcast if we don't have a Patreon.
No, it will. Because you need to warn them first so they, can set aside some money.
No, just like we should totally cut this part out.
No,
I'm just saying that so we can leave it in.
Oh.
And it's me saying we can cut it out.
Is it ironic,
but
dude?
It's like, yeah, that was.
Is it irony?
It's not irony. It's just a joke.
Do you love it?
Man, fuck you. All right,
I love you.
Flutten, what kind of stuff you got planned for the next, I don't know, month for your content and stuff? More Iron Man?
I guess I don't really plan things out. Like it's like I said earlier, Twitch is so different from YouTube. It's so much easier to like play by ear. Definitely my Iron Man. Like I have a few goals, but not like any super concrete plans.
Cool. All right, that works.
Same.
You stream what, 5 days a week?
Usually, I don't know, like four to six.
4 to 6. That ends up being around 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not 5. Probably like 4 to 6. All right. Well, this has been a good time. Jimmy, did you have fun?
Yeah. I always have fun.
I'm scared to ask. All right, Jimmy, do your thing. How do we end this? Don't you normally just say the word?